Hey guys, this is the fourth day of the No Filter Week challenge for me, and I wanted to give you on this very cold day in Paris a little bit of a tip for my night owl. Right now, I just finished a very long but productive day for me. I just finished a very important meeting. I went to my dance session. I managed to, take care of a lot of administrative work too, and I wanted to finish this entire day for me. With a little bit of a tip for my night owls. I know that I've been struggling with acceptance of with this kind of lifestyle because I found myself to be more productive during nighttime. That's just how my energy naturally flows. And for a very long time, I used to feel very bad about that. But instead, I started to work with my own rhythm and how I behaved. Obviously, at times when I knew I needed to wake up very early, I couldn't necessarily, push on that side of myself. But right now, I can actually control my time, which is a first in a very long time for me. So one thing that I wanted to advise on people who are more on the guilt trip when it comes to finding your energy at 1 a.m. for some, and others they feel like the day has really started at 10 p.m. Listen, I think what you need to do is not sleep at 4 a.m. either, because I don't think that's something that can be sustainable if you want to function in society. But I will give you the advice. I gave myself, for example, the challenge to not sleep later than midnight and a half. So what I'm trying to do is making sure that instead of scheduling the morning tasks that I would do, let's say for a Friday, well, I would actually do them the night before, and I would schedule the emails to send the night before. If I needed to work on that project, work on that budget, finish that presentation, things like even like housework, I would take care of that thing the night before. Oops. Ah. Okay. So that's a tip for you guys. And when you wake up, at least you'll just give yourself the time to actually adjust to morning. I mean, it's been years since I woke at very early hours, so my body now works on those two schedules. I generally know how to function like early bird, but I am comfortable and I feel like myself as a night owl. So I've been trying to find that balance. And lately, my body has been requiring a lot more sleep, and that enabled me to find the sweet spot for me. So I'm generally training myself to not spend an entire morning sleeping, right? Because I don't think I usually speak for my week during the weekend, guys, because I know that some people they use the weekend to sleep all morning. It's actually been years. Oh my gosh, it's actually been years since I've been able to ever do that. Like I don't think for the past 4 years, I think I slept until noon at least 3 times, and I think these were because I was sick, and I don't know what I've done the night before, but it was not a normal situation. I do not encourage people to sleep that morning's away because I do believe that it's not something that is going to benefit you in the long run. But I will give you a proper solution on the fact that you are allowed to allow yourself to just not do anything that will strain you in the morning. And for that, you just tap into your most active, like if your activation energy is the lowest at nighttime, use that power, use the fact that during that time of the day, you are able to do so much with so little effort, so little compensate from your system. Tap into those very specific times of the day. If you don't know your rhythm yet, you need to observe yourself. When do you feel most stressed? When do you feel most, buzzing? Some people they have ideas. Oh my gosh. They have ideas. They feel like they can take on the world, and it's already 8 p.m. They've been up since 6 a.m. They've actually, finished the entire day of work. They commuted. They got home. They ate. Now it's like 8 p.m. and a half, and they are literally feeling that they just started the day. If you're one of those people, please try to schedule your day backward in the sense that all the things that matter to you, all the things that requires a little bit more of your discipline, your energy, tap into those night times. I think from 11:30 you should stop everything. You should actually allow your body to go back to that rest mode, and strive towards sleep. I wouldn't normally say past midnight will be. Your curfew should be midnight, but let's be real, our generation doesn't know how to sleep early. So I would say no more than 1 a.m. If you're able to do so, then you're already on to something. Because if you're a night owl, chances are your usual bedtime is no sooner than 3 a.m. and I'm still being nice, sorry. So I'm giving you these tips because I've been struggling with that. I was trying to find my balance. Now I've just reached that point of acceptance, and I've been able to work with both systems, and I know exactly what works for me now. So I'm giving you those tips so you can actually try what works for you. And if that video helped, don't hesitate to share. I also post videos on YouTube for longer formats if you want to listen, and also or record podcasts for people who are interested, in actually knowing how to balance that very multi-passionate lifestyle for people who still, balance adulting all the while making sure that, they balance their personal projects and they feel like life is not something that they're just a victim of, but they actually, enjoy it. And for that, it is possible, but you need to create that system. You need to get to know yourself, and those things are, if not the hardest thing you ever, take on that journey of life. Understanding yourself and knowing how to, put actions towards improving yourself and learning on yourself and, making sure you create a virtuous system for you and those you love. Bye.